presentation.
I'm gonna quit my job and stake you.
Brooke Shields.
Rich and fancy.
In love.
Boat's getting too small.
In trouble. Caught in the middle.
Don't let her make you crazy, son.
Taking a chance.
Greed and lust will eat you alive.
And risking it all.
I'm going after her.
Brooke Shields in her first television movie with Burgess Meredith. Wet Gold. Next.
This new car will get in your mind and stay in your mind. Introducing 1985 Calais from Oldsmobile. No matter how you look at it, you will remember it. Outside, inside, under the hood, bottom line, new Calais is that distinctive. But until you test its electronically fuel-injected engine, you haven't even begun to get the feeling.
There is a special feel in an Oldsmobile.
Calais.
Look what the computer wizards at Apple have come up with now. It has the power of these two computers, a built-in disk drive. It can run over 10,000 different programs. You get everything you need to hook it right up to your TV. You can even add a mouse. Introducing the Apple IIc. Now comes the real magic. You can take it home for under $1,300.
It's nasty out there. Some day to run.
Soup looks good.
You still nervous about tomorrow?
Well, it is my first 10K run. I just hope I can do it.
Of course you can. You worked hard, ate right. Here, eat your Campbell's. It's good for you.
Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup. It's nice when something that tastes so good can make you feel so good.
I'm surprised you're worried about finishing.
Finishing? I'm worried about winning.
Campbell's soup is good for food.
So, isn't this great? I got my own kitchen, my own bedroom.
And your very own ring around the collar.
Ring around the collar.
For a tough stain like this, you need whisk.
Yeah, but
Sprays and powders aren't good enough. Whisk does a better job.
And when whisk gets out ring around the collar,
Your whole wash is clean.
no more surprise visits.
And no more ring around the collar.
Whisk gets ring around the collar and your whole wash clean.
There's nothing in the world like gold. You know that? Nothing in the world. A gold bar is smooth as skin and it keeps shining and shining. It's beautiful. It has its own pure color like nothing else in this world. And it never rusts. Did you know that? Never. It just keeps shining down there. And I'm the only one that knows where it is.
Come on.
That's right.
Wait.
Laura, there's no gold.
Shh, I'm the only one. Well, I get both.
Just a few people. I invited 30, 40. Very simple, a little picnic on deck.
Come here. Will you come back here?
Well, how about some caviar, darling? Oh, Yes, and those little sandwiches. What do you call them? You know, the ones without the crusts?
Canapes.
Canapes. Oh, and champagne. Cases and cases of champagne. My dress. I'll get it all wrinkled before the party.
Well, I think you should take it off.
Barnes!
The bakers.
You said they'd be gone until tomorrow.
All right. Make up the bed. I'll keep them on deck as long as I can. I'm here. I'm just fixing the taps.
Get that dress off, quick.
Baker. What's going on? I was working down below.
Come on, Laura, let's move it, huh? It'll be lunchtime before these people get their breakfast.
I'm hurrying as fast as I can. Here you go. Sorry it took so long. What would you guys like?
I'd like to catch your boyfriend hauling in some more dope. One of these days I'm gonna.
Hey, you want this in your lap?
I want you in my lap.
You touched me again.
Hey, I'm only checking for contraband.
What's the matter? Can't you take a joke?
I'm tired of being the joke.
Keep your job. Be friendly. It's good for business.
Hey, don't let him get to you.
I can't help it. That Coast Guard guy's always talking like my boyfriend's some kind of criminal. Cream?
No, back and strong.
Hangover?
It's just a case of bankruptcy. It's 2 seasons. I can't pay my bills. Bank's on my tail good. You're gonna repossess everything.
Oh, no. Keaton, you work so hard. They can't...
Come on, Laura, let's go. You got orders waiting over here. Come on.
Just being friendly, it's good for business. Chris, I had this dream. I was back in that old house where I was born. I walked into the kitchen and my mother was sitting at the table. She looked up and then she lifted this bar of gold out of her lap and held it to me.
That's from the old man and his stories.
She was smiling. So I tried to walk to her, but my legs were stuck like in cement. I couldn't move. Then I woke up. We never had much. Seemed like everyone was always better off. All those kids with their new clothes and their fancy parties. I was never a part of that.
I hate to see you upset about the past.
What's the future? You bowing and scraping to the bakers and me waiting on tables. I have to go get ready for work. Samson!
Hi.
Are you all right?
Who the hell cares?
Oh, what happened? Your eye, somebody beat you up.
Yeah, they took my stuff. My good pair of shoes.
Come on, you're coming to my house.
Yeah, I need a drink. Cocoa?
Now, when I was a little girl and I felt bad, my mother would give me a cup of cocoa. And it always made me feel better.
Oh.
You know what, Samson? Last night I dreamt about gold. I guess I've been listening to too many of your stories.
Them weren't stories. It was for real. Listen, I'm the only one that come out alive.
What happened?
This is a hurricane. The waves big as mountains come crashing down over the bows, send everything flying. And I grabbed hold of a hunk of wood that got tore out of the deck. Everything crashed and crashed.
Did somebody find you and rescue you?
No, no. I just hung on till I was washed ashore. I tell you something. You know, we were supposed to be carrying a load of tin from Bolivia. But what we was really carrying come from the casinos in Cuba. We were sneaking in a load of gold. It was the Santa Cruz. I never told that name to no one before. Never, never.
You're telling the truth, aren't you?
I got a lot of faults, but I ain't a liar. What are we doing going to the library?
Here it is. July 27th, 1946. Santa Cruz lost at sea.
What?
How many men on board?
20?
Who was the captain?
A tough old buzzard. He's a Swede. His name was Sorensen.
How many survivors?
Just me. Well, maybe it says in that paper there wasn't none, you see, because nobody knew about me, and I never told because I knew someday I was going back for what was in that hole.
We'll need a boat and a diver with equipment, lots of equipment.
What are you saying? What I think you're saying?
I'm going to quit my job and stake you.
What do you mean, partners? I don't want no partners.
That boat sank almost 40 years ago, and you haven't gone back yet. You need me.
I don't know.
This is your chance to make it happen. 50-50.
50-50? Let's have a drink!
Oh, no. No drinking. You have to stay sober, you understand?
Yeah? All right. Sober as a judge.
I want to hire you and your equipment. 500 here, another 500 when we get back.
Well, what kind of job is this?
Diving.
Diving for what?
Gold.
Laura, I thought you were smarter than that. I dive these waters every day. There's no gold out there.
Well, it's my risk.
You're throwing your money away, believe me. Look, you're a nice woman. I don't want to see you do it.
Okay. I'll go get somebody else.
Well, now, wait a minute. Look, I don't want to take your money from you, Laura. Things being the way they are, you got yourself a diver.
But if the bakers find out, I'm gonna get canned.
We'll be back before the bakers. They'll never know the difference. Besides, they're planning to fire you. I heard them.
I don't want any trouble. And if this precious boat gets as much as a scuff mark...
The boat will be fine. Look, I know what you're thinking. It sounds absurd, searching for gold. But what if it pays off? What if we actually find it? Can you imagine? We could travel all those places we just talk about. And Chris, you could stand up to your father again.
Laura, Samson is an old drunk. He's not going to even show up tomorrow.
He'll be here. And he'll be here sober. He's going to show us the way. Just trust me.
Partner here yet?
Don't worry, Samson will be here. Chris, this is Ben Keating.
Yeah, I've seen him around. What's he doing here?
The diver. I told you.
A nice boat you got here, Chris.
Yeah, let's keep it that way. You got any other shoes?
Yeah.
Put them on. No black soles allowed on deck. Right, Laura?
Yeah. Come on, Keating. Cruise quarters are this way.
Eau de Parfum. French perfume, huh? Too much. Good-looking guy, huh? Needs a haircut.
Don't, you've got shoes on, you know, and Chris is very fussy about this boat.
Just wait a minute. Let me guess here. Which side do you sleep on? This side, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it feels like you. Still kind of warm. Like a little animal was burrowed in here.
Keating.
Rich and fancy, is that what you want?
It's not just that.
Well, what is it then? You're staking all your money on a treasure hunt.
I want a life for Chris and me.
Lucky guy.
Come on, Keating. The cruise quarters are this way.
Navy was better than this.
Complaining already?
No complaints, boss lady. As long as I get paid. What's wrong with the guest suites?
You're not a guest. Chris wants you in here.
I on the hill of solid gold, and brother, was I glad. Till morning, fool! Till morning come, I found out a dream was all I had. Oh, what a pity.
Samson, you promised.
Oh, I had to celebrate. Oh, what a pity.
Well, don't just stand there. We have to sober him up. No more booze.
Going for a joyride with your boyfriend?
None of your business.
Well, it could be, if he's up to his old tricks.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're taking a little trip.
This the cruise director? I'll get you trying to run drugs. And I'm gonna bust you so bad your daddy can't buy you out of this one.
We're just going for a little fishing trip, Jack.
Well, I'll be waiting for you when you get back. And when you do, I'm gonna search this boat from stem to stern. I got my eyes on you, Barnes. Just don't forget it. And if I have to, I'm gonna tear this boat apart plank by plank.
Right now, Sears has lots of microwaves on sale. For whatever you need a microwave for. With micro-convection to brown your bread. Or a recipe memory that won't forget you like your roast beef medium rare. Even automatic defrost to take the guesswork out of a holiday turkey. They're Kenmore, America's best sellers. And they're $20 to $180 off during Sears October microwave sale. Come November, you'll wonder how you ever got along without one. There's more for your life at Sears.
One reason why Duracell batteries last so long is because we're always improving them. In fact, today's Duracell batteries will last up to 20% longer than the ones we made just 3 years ago. To do it any other way would be, well, the tail wagging the dog. Duracell, the copper top battery. When it comes to making them last longer, we never stop.
For 1985, Plymouth engineers a new 550 Reliant K, the Reliant Super K. Magic. The best six-passenger car value. back with 550 protection. Aerodynamically redesigned to be more efficient. We made the best better. 550 Reliant, the Super K. Match it if you can. Plymouth, best built, best backed American cars.
Tuesday, Three's a Crowd's at its new time, and Jack's got a problem.
It wasn't impotent, important.
That lands him on a psychiatrist's couch. Then Mona gets caught robbing the cradle.
Too bad you're not 10 years younger.
Who's the boss after Three's a Crowd, Tuesday starting at 8/7 Central. Wet Gold, tonight's ABC Sunday night movie, will continue in a moment. Tuesday.
They have kidnapped Blair.
Grant loses his daughter.
I'd like to know more.
While Racine makes a play for another woman's man.
Everyone has their little weakness.
Paper dolls. Then, an ex-cop's going over the edge.
He is an accident waiting to happen.
You want to blow me away? I'm coming in.
Now, Jesse's his only hope.
Don't you want to know what's got you by the throat?
Paper Dolls and Jesse, Tuesday, all starting at 9/8 Central.
Panasonic introduces a new lightweight video system that's so automatic, it works by itself. The camera focuses by itself. It even records in low light, all by itself. This Panasonic VHS recorder connects almost by itself and plays back with special effects. This Panasonic through your stereo creates hi-fi sound that stands out by itself. Panasonic, just slightly ahead of our time.
I want to swim the Caribbean, lie on its sunny shores, go places I have never been, do what I've never done before.
Now for $299, American Airlines can take you to any of 13 Caribbean islands. Only $299, including hotel and airfare.
We're American Airlines, something special in the air.
Backstage at the Battle, Monday at 9. And now we continue with Wet Gold.
Salt. God, I love it.
Yeah, can't go fast enough for me. I really want us to travel. Go different places and see how people live.
I don't want much, just a little bit of what I had.
I'll settle for the $500 still coming to me.
You know what else I want? Now, don't laugh. But I really want a piano. I've always wanted a piano.
Well, you'll think of a few more things you want before this is over. You'll change, you know. Because gold is just like booze or gambling. You always want more. It gets into your blood till nothing else matters.
Well, that's not gonna happen to us.
Well, I seen it. You know, I worked in a casino in Cuba in the 30s, and I seen rich people come in there, men and women, and go busted over the turn of a card. I seen what greed does.
Good night, Samson.
Good night, boss lady.
Watch those ashes, Keating. You do that again, you're gonna have to replank this entire deck.
You do that again, and I'll wipe the deck with your face.
You're on my boat.
Who are you trying to kid? You're just babysitting this boat. You're nothing more than the baker's flunky.
While you're on this boat, you do what I say.
Let's get something straight. I work for the lady, not her lover boy.
Keating, stop. Come on, Chris.
Greed and lust will eat you alive if you let them.
Just try and get along with him. That's all I ask. We need him.
I don't like the way he looks at you.
Men have been looking at me like that all my life. I can handle it.
I don't want him getting any ideas.
Hey. You own me or something?
Yes, I do. Every inch.
Early?
Yep. Where's Loverboy?
Do me a favor and don't call him that.
It was a joke. I was making a joke.
He's not the way you think. You don't know him like I do. He's had hard times.
Yeah. Got busted for dope and his daddy bought him off.
And disowned him.
Makes me want to cry.
Keating, he means a lot to me.
So, you and Chris gonna find this buried treasure and, what, live happily ever after?
Yo, there's nothing wrong with that, trying to make your dreams come true. Don't you have any dreams?
Nope. Except when I'm dreaming about you.
We're right here.
Well, we're right on course. We're making good time.
Well, how much further do we have to go? We're a day out of Key West.
Well, our destination's somewheres in these waters. I'll tell you when we get there.
Look, if we run this course too far, we're gonna get into trouble.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of drug runners out there, and some of those guys that slit your throat for a chance to use this boat. Who's ever on watch has to keep their eye on the radar. However, if worse comes to worse, this'll take care of it.
Chris thinks we're on a wild goose chase. What are we looking for, Samson?
Well, I'll tell you, pretty one. Only you. Now, there's a tiny island. 1 day's sail from Grant Harbor. And that's where the Santa Cruz went down.
What's it look like?
Well, You'll see for yourself tomorrow. And it's right over there.
Okay.
Help! Laura! She's overboard! Help! Stop the boat! Help! 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 She's overboard! Help! Help! I'm skating! Help me!
Get the life ring, I'm coming about! Man, Laura's overboard. Get the spotlight.
Samson's over too!
Do you see him?
Coming around, they're both over! Laura! I can't see him! Samson!
Gotta be out there somewhere.
Laura! Laura!
There they are. Throw the line out back.
Bravo! Hey, just hold on to this! Swim to the rope! Okay, grab a hold! Hang on!
On its side.
That is the second time the old sea nearly got.
I owe you one, Samson.
This was a stupid idea. I should have known better. I really should have known better. Why am I doing this?
The gold.
What gold, Laura? Where is it? I don't see any gold.
What's the matter with you? Why are you hollering? This girl almost drowned.
That's right, and it's your fault. You filled her head with all those drunken dreams. It's all a mess.
I don't see any island.
It was here.
Yeah, well, maybe you were seeing things.
Maybe you were never even on the boat, were you? Maybe you're just making this whole thing up.
We'll find it. We've got to.
You said it was a few hours sail from Grand Harbor? Well, the day is over now. Laura, it's a waste of time.
We've come too far to call it quits. We'll search as long as there's light.
That's it! That's it! Oh, that's it! You wouldn't believe me, would you? You thought I was loony, didn't you? That's the thing right there! Right straight ahead!
Don't believe
the gold's right beneath us! The gold's right beneath us! The gold's right beneath us! I'm going down. It's my treasure.
Look. Somebody's got to stay on board. You're it. Think we're going to run off with all your precious gold? Okay, let's get going. We're going to search this area in a grid pattern. Come on. Ed. Shifts after every storm. Even if this is the right island, that wreck could be anywhere after all these years.
We're probably not even close.
We're close. I know we are.
Well, we better be, because I ain't getting paid to search in this higher ocean.
Well, the gold isn't going to swim to us.
Yeah, and the old man can't swim to the gold.
Hey, partner.
I ain't going back there broke and be a bum again. I never told you something, but I spent a lot of my life in jail.
I kind of guessed.
It was a bum rap. They gave me 10 years the first time. And then, well, I don't know, once you've been in jail, it's hard to stay out.
We're gonna make it, Samson.
No more bumming beers for me. You know what I want? I want a place of my own. That's what I want. You know, a place with some life. A place where if a guy comes in who's down in his luck, I could show him some respect. Make him feel he's got a home.
Samson's Bar.
Yeah. Something like that. Huh?
I'm starved. What do you have?
How about the turkey croquette?
How about a personal computer?
Who are you? You're not my regular waiter.
I'm Ralph. I like surprising people.
Nice-looking machine, sharp graphics.
Runs all the top software.
Who makes it?
Oh, NCR. It's the NCR PC4. Surprised?
Well, no, NCR has been in computers for years.
I'd like to order.
I know. Turkey croquettes.
So, the NCR personal computer. Surprised?
Yes.
A better computer. It's exactly what you'd expect from NCR.
What makes a champion? Not only performance, but consummate style. Witness the Oldsmobile Cutlass Supreme for 1985. Cutlass Supreme is the most popular car of the 80s. Its style, its grace, its artistry say champion. And you feel it in every move.
There is a special feel in an Oldsmobile.
Simply no substitute for the style of Vidal Sassoon. Vidal Sassoon styling mousse, styling gel, and protein-enriched hairspray.
I am starving.
Feels like it's time for cup of soup.
That's great soup.
Here you go, boss. Feels like it's time. Good. For cup of soup.
You know, Lipton makes all kinds of cup of soup. Hearty soups, light soups, they're all delicious because Lipton seasons every soup one way, perfectly.
Feels like it's time for cup of soup. Time for Lipton cup of soup. Feels like it's time.
That's good.
Cup of soup time.
Monday on Call to Glory, the Sarnacks make headlines and the publicity tears them apart.
Do you agree with everything that your husband thinks?
Then on ABC Monday Night Football, it's an AFC Western shootout. The explosive Chargers battle the high-flying Seahawks live, all starting at 8/7 Central.
Hey, Samson! I need you to help me.
What?
You know how to do this?
Yes, I know how to do this.
All right, just make sure it's secure.
All right.
Don't, Keating.
How'd you know it was me?
I knew. I sensed it. I've seen you. It has to be strictly business between you and me, Keating.
Okay. Business. I'm doing most of the work around here. I want to share.
We made a deal. You got half the money, you'll get the rest when we get back home.
You think you and your boyfriend can find the gold alone? You just go to it. I'm not diving unless I get a share.
This is blackmail, Keating, and I won't stand for it.
Great. Send Samson down to my place in the morning and let me know how it goes.
How much do you want?
Hey, I'm not greedy.
We have no choice. He's got us over a barrel. It's only 5% of our share, and Samson agreed.
Well, I didn't. Laura, I see his game. He's after you. He's after the gold. He's not getting any of my share. He's not getting anything of mine.
What are you talking about, your share, my share? It's our share. We're in this together.
Together? You, me, and Keating? No way. I want it all to be separate.
You want to be separate? Fine with me.
You're with me. You are going to stay in here with me.
Like hell I am.
What were you doing up there on deck with Keating?
Nothing.
I don't trust either one of you. What happened? We're on a reef. All right, pull up the anchor. I'll back us off. Get it up! Okay, we're all clear. Set her off.
your job. You were supposed to secure the anchor.
No damage was done. It could have happened to anybody.
Well, it's not going to happen again. The Bakers are getting this boat back in one piece. I'm turning around.
Chris, we can't. One more day.
No! Don't you understand? It's like hunting for a new...
I ain't quitting.
Then get yourself another boat. What are you doing? Laura! Laura!
I'm going after her.
Me too.
The Lego system starts here with the curiosity of a preschooler and the big blocks of a Duplo building set. And as imaginations grow, so does the Lego system, because most every block fits every other block from every Duplo and Lego set we ever made. From preschool on up, our toys play on and on. Lego and Duplo building sets, the toys you grow up with.
I want my block back.
I've been told that men don't make passes at girls who wear glasses. But the question is, do girls who wear glasses make passes at men? When they're feeling pretty, they do. That's where Silky & shampoo and conditioner come in. My hair's funny, dry on Monday, limp on Tuesday. Well, Silky & suggests to make my hair beautiful every day of the week. I don't know how it works, but it's never missed yet. Silky-ins, because you're always in the mood to feel beautiful.
Wet Gold, starring Brooke Shields and Burgess Meredith, will continue in a moment.
An ABC News Brief brought to you by Michelob Light Beer. Now from Washington, Tom Gerald.
Good evening. Just 1 year after the U.S. invasion of Grenada, thousands of Grenadans today dedicated the Point Saline International Airport, which was begun by the Cubans as a military base and finished by the U.S. to boost the island's tourist trade. In Jerusalem, 3 Jewish youths were arrested after a rocket hit a bus carrying 40 Arabs. 1 passenger was killed, 10 others injured. The attack was in retaliation for the murders of 2 Israelis last week. Throughout Poland, thousands attended masses for Father Jerzy Paparushko, who was kidnapped by 3 policemen and reportedly murdered for his anti-communist views. Now this.
Michelob Light, super premium taste in a less filling beer.
Michelob Light, oh yes you can have it all.
Although he's slipping in the latest polls, Walter Mondale confidently predicted today he will win the election on November 6th. More later on the ABC News Weekend Report.
There are many things you have never seen nor heard. This will change your experience. Introducing the Fisher Audio Video System Model 1500 with 150 watt per channel stereophonic sound, laser compact disc player, state-of-the-art video cassette recorder, linear tracking turntable, dual cassette deck, 15-inch 3-way bass reflex speaker systems, and 400-line high-resolution TV picture. This new advanced system will bring you incredible pictures and sounds. You will see and hear with a clarity and vividness that until now were only a fantasy of science. The Fisher Audio Video System. It will alter your view of the world.
Meet the Millionaires, Monday at 4:30.
And now we continue with Wet Gold.
What do you mean you can't get to it?
We can't reach it. It's below a steel grate.
Well, how are we going to get it out?
You need an underwater cutting torch. You don't have the money for that. You don't. Well, see, I do. I've got the $500 that Laura gave me. We can buy the stuff back at Grand Island. Not so fast.
Look, I'm willing to put up the money, but not for 10%.
Well, you're not getting any more of my share.
Your share of what? The gold's not any good if you can't get to it. I'm putting up the money. I want an equal share.
It's fine with me.
Oh, it's easy for you to say. You still get 25%. It all comes out of my half.
Wait a minute, Samson. We need Keating. There's no gold without him. You said it yourself. Everybody has to have a share. This way we'll all be equal. Come on. Partners.
Well, all right. this?
Go on, hold for you when you come back.
How far is town?
Half a mile.
Okay.
Get your rascals here. And these. And these.
Come on, let's get the equipment, and I'll buy everybody a drink. Hey, boys! Hi, very good day. Hey, President, Lion. Senior coladas for all my money.
I have the pleasure.
Hey, look at them. Some dancers, huh?
So, you got everything you wanted?
Right this minute. Yes.
An equal share?
That too.
Please, please. Come on, Chris, you've had too much to drink.
Get away from me and go back to your boyfriend.
Come on, let's dance.
Money doesn't matter. You're all that matters. I never meant to hit you. I would never hurt you. You know that, don't you? I just want things to be right between us.
You're making it difficult.
I know, and I'm gonna change. I don't know what comes over me. I just go a little bit nuts sometimes. Could you stay here, okay? Hey, bartender, drinks for everybody, okay? Including my friend here. Get this guy a nice tall one. I'm gonna be good to you. You'll see. And when we get the goal and you want something, all you gotta do is tell me, and it's yours.
I've got my own share now. I don't have to ask you for
No. I'm the boss. I'll take care of the money.
Okay.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
Chris, you're just drunk.
Leave her alone.
It's okay. Believe me. If you'll touch her again, I'll kill you.
Wait! What do we do with him?
Sober him up.
Me?
He was never like this before. He was my best friend, he really was. We used to talk, sometimes all night. I was never so close to anybody. It's funny. He was raised with money, and I was raised without. But we were both unhappy.
Maybe Samson's right. I mean, maybe the gold is making us all crazy.
I wonder if it's worth it. Maybe we should just get on the boat, head back to Key West, and forget the gold's even there.
Come on, is that what you really want?
Going back to the Sunny Beach Cafe.
I remember the first time I ever saw you there. You were standing behind that counter, just looking out the window.
Trying to figure out a way to escape. Don't. No.
My friend, you are looking at a man who's about to become very, very rich.
Time to go. Is it? Go. Come on. Time to go.
A couple days, I could buy out this whole town.
You full of hot air.
Where's all this money coming from?
There ain't no money. So low. Had a few too many.
Me?
Come on, get out. Come on, yo. Get out of here. Too much talk. Lots of ears listening.
I told them we were fishing. I just didn't tell them what we were fishing for.
Come on. We gotta get out of here.
All that matters is getting that gold. My father says he's gonna cut me off. I'm gonna show him. I'm gonna show all of them. I'm gonna show Laura, too.
Yeah, bet. Don't let her make you crazy, son. way ahead of you. Try this. Try this.
Laura? Your piano?
But not a rinky-dink out-of-tune piano. I want a baby grand in white. And I want to travel. London, Paris. I want to see Italy.
Look at this. You know what this is for? No. My limousine.
No, I can see you driving around in a car a block long.
May drive? No, sir. I'm going to have me a chauffeur. I'm going to sit in back, you know, with a big cigar.
I want a penthouse, one of those skyscrapers in New York City. Everything white, carpet you can sink into, and flowers. Bowls and bowls of flowers.
You know this? Huh? Is that pretty?
Yeah.
Shines your eyes out.
Oh.
You know what that's worth? $8,000.
You just give me big hotel room, the hot bath, my own private masseuse.
We're all going to be millionaires. We're already.
Yes. Well, then we'll be multimillionaires.
You know, I wish my father could see me now. He said I'd never make it.
Oh, you know what I remember, Sonny? I remember when I was in jail, you know, and all the dang things, and we'd hear everybody groaning, you know, and snorting, and the only thing I had was my dreams. But I want to tell you something. That this is better than any dream I ever had. This is better. Oh, 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 hey, oh, hey, oh, guys, go. Hey, oh, hey, oh, hey,
You okay? No too much excitement.
You thought I was going to kick the bucket there for a minute, didn't you? Don't you get your hopes up. It ain't going to be so easy.
Samson's okay. I checked on him.
You're not looking at me?
I can't. I don't want to get Chris riled up. When we get back, it'll be easier to tell him about us.
Look, I'm not going to pretend. I want to hold you. Like I did last night.
One of you is a damned thief.
What are you talking about?
A bar's missing.
There's no thief here, Barnes.
Is that true? Well, that's good to know, Keating. I had a feeling you like to steal things. Isn't that right, Laura?
You must have counted wrong.
96.
He's right. One bar is missing.
You was up here alone. You could have stole it.
Then why would I tell you one was missing?
So you'd be covered when we found out ourselves.
I didn't take it.
Well, somebody did.
I want my share now, and the rest of you can do what you want.
Suits me fine. Let's divide it up here and now.
I'm hiding mine.
Yeah, maybe that's the only way. Then everybody can look out for their own, huh? Let's count them. All right, I start. 1, 2, 3.
MasterCard, I'm bored. Oh, my interest is piqued. MasterCard, I'd follow you anywhere.
There'll be 50,000 people here tomorrow. The Office Automation Expo. This company is big in computers. They're just announcing their first system. But one company has it all right now. Professional workstations, electronic printers, file servers, and they can all work together. They've already installed more than 800 networks worldwide. What puts this company ahead of the others? Teamwork.
I said that thin pads didn't work.
I was totally skeptical about this product.
I said I don't believe it.
So what changed your mind?
Sure and natural.
Sure and natural.
Sure and natural.
Sure and Natural took out Maxi Bulk and replaced it with a super fiber system so the pad can be thin.
It's true. Sure and Natural replaces any thick pad.
You can get thick pad protection out of this thin pad.
I'm sold on it. I'm sold on Sure and Natural.
Sure and Natural. So much protection, you'll never go back to thick.
You're crazy. He looks perfect.
We just told Cindy Hancock if she's got cottons, she could do better for her family wash.
My fabric softener does a perfect job on his shirts.
Compare these all-cotton shirts. One done in your fabric softener, the other in Final Touch fabric softener. Which is better?
Both shirts are soft. This shirt is definitely whiter.
That's right.
No, this is Final Touch.
For a soft, whiter wash, add the Final Touch. Now with a new, fresh, clean scent.
I want us to both start using Final Touch.
Wednesday, the fall guy meets Elvira, mistress of the dark. Then on Dynasty, Alexa's trial begins.
What are you trying to do to me, liar?
Guilty or innocent, Stephen holds the key.
I know who killed Mark Jennings.
All starting at 8, 7 Central.
Wednesday.
How's the fishing?
Pretty slow. Nothing biting.
Where's all your friends?
Well, they're napping, you know, below. Too much rum.
Well, I'll see you. I'm always around.
Stay away, that's all. Leave us alone, you mug. That ape at the bar last night was snooping around here.
Did he see anything?
I don't think so.
Be careful.
Stop or you're dead. I know what you're up to. You nuts? Get away or I'll shoot! Oh, so this is where you've hidden your stash, huh?
Chris.
I think we found our thief, Laura. Move it! I dropped my lighter under there. That's all I want. Pick up the seat. If you're lying, you're dead. Lucky. Now get down below, all of you. Stop spying on me.
Look what's happening to us.
Go!
Hi, Sheriff. What's good?
The soup.
I don't eat much soup anymore.
It's good for you. This ad says Campbell's vegetable beef soup's a real good source of vitamin A. That's important. And another thing.
What?
It tastes good.
Ma'am, I'll have a bowl of that Campbell soup, please.
Kid.
Huh?
Eat carefully.
Yes, sir.
Campbell's soup is good food.
You know, if I'm playing a match on Wednesday, I take my Bic and shave down on this cheek. If it's a semifinal, I shave up. But if it's a month with an R, I take my Bic and go across. Except on Tuesday, of course, when I start on my chin. All this might give you the idea I'm superstitious. No way. It doesn't matter which Bic I use. Superstitious? Nah.
Superstitious or not, avoid all shavers with more than 3 letters.
McDonald's presents the 15 hardest words to say.
2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame. Beef and all 15 words. Never get hurt, just start to say it.
Pickles, onions on a sesame seed.
Then you got to take a bite of one. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed.
Bun, bun, bun.
Tonight's movie, Wet Gold, will continue in a moment. In 6 months, a teenage boy will die of old age.
I love you.
He doesn't have much time,
Will I recognize my son?
but he makes it a lifetime and never feels cheated.
I would like to make love to you.
Ralph Macchio and the 3 Wishes of Billy Greer, Thursday at 8, 7 Central.
Ah, the joys of watching football on the Sony. What a picture, what a game. What about the rest of your family? Remember them? They have to use the other set, the one without the exclusive Trinitron picture, the one without the patented one-gun, one-lens system, the one that isn't a Sony. But do you care about your second set? Nah, you don't really need another Sony, do you? Or do you?
This Eyewitness News Brief is brought to you by Beck's Beer.
Tonight, marathoners still crossing the finish line in Central Park. Their day-long ordeal intensified by heat. One runner collapsed and died. At 11, we'll have the story of the winners who overcame hardships to prove their courage and stamina.
And we'll tell you why the Archbishop caused a stir on Broadway tonight. And we'll have the latest on the baby with a baboon's heart. And New York's finest responds to a call to rescue a cockatoo at 11.
In L.A., a town that started us jogging, meditating, and falling in love with the movies, the word around town is German.
Beck's.
The #1 imported German beer in L.A.
Catch TV's wildest shows, 7:30 Monday.
And now we continue with Wet Gold.
That ship could collapse at any second. There's still a lot more.
We should call it quits.
A few more hours, that's all it's gonna take. Can't get enough, can you, Barnes? You almost got killed down there.
I say we risk it one more time.
Well, then we'll have to go out tonight.
Let's go.
Take the rope! We're coming aboard!
The hell you are! Get out of here!
Shove off! Get down! Get that line on your boat! Come on, hurry up! What's the spear gun? Get a shot at it.
Just around it.
Can't see him now.
they're not coming back. Now let's get the rest of our gold.
Are you out of your mind? We gotta get out of here now.
I feel like I'm dying. I feel like it's getting away from me. Oh.
He'll be just fine, Samson. We'll get you to a doctor soon.
It ain't fair, you know. Every time I come close to him, something goes away. Now don't go, huh? Oh, not yet. I feel scared. I feel real scared.
Hey, I've been trying the engine. Nothing happens. The battery's dead.
Samson's getting worse. The wound's infected. He needs a doctor and antibiotics.
I'm not taking the boat into port with this load. It's too dangerous.
Then I'll take him.
And how are you gonna do that?
She'll take the dinghy, and I'll stay here. Keep an eye on you and the gold.
Easy.
Hold on there.
I got you.
We'll be back tomorrow. But if you have any ideas about taking off, just try steering without this.
I wish I was going with you.
You have to keep an eye on things here.
Laura. Look, I've never been any good with words. But you know how I feel about you.
Funny. Yeah, what is? Laura and Samson leaving us here alone?
I don't get it.
I know where they hid their gold. I've been watching.
Well, that doesn't really matter, does it, Barnes? We can't go anywhere until they get back.
It'll take some work, but I'll figure out a way to steer this thing. What do you say we share it all 50-50?
Do it really low, Barnes. You can't do it.
Well, I don't need your permission. If you don't like it, it's too bad. Oh, did you honestly think I didn't know what was going on? You and Laura, she loved me, she did, that's what she kept saying, but maybe she only loved whoever was convenient. Maybe she was just using you to protect her share of the gold. Go ahead, what are you waiting for? And then you and Laura can live happily ever after, until the next guy comes along. You really think she's gonna care about you once she's got all that money? You're too raw, Keating.
That's enough, Barnes. Head up to the bow.
Your turn, Keating. Up on deck. It'll be self-defense. You went crazy and there was nothing I could do. Get up. You'll get away with this. Come on, come on. Come on. Use your head. Go!
Entered the personal computer game now.
Can I get in on this?
Go ahead. Introducing the AT&T personal computer for business. It's fast and flexible, runs most business software, and has a high-resolution screen for superb graphics. In short, everything you need to put your business ahead of the game.
Your move.
The AT&T personal computer. For the dealer nearest you, call 1-800-247-1212.
The enemy. Rain. A mere 1/8 inch can float your car off the road. Thus the rationale for Vector, Goodyear's unique all-season radio. So advanced, its crisscross tread actually pumps away water to help more tire and your car stay on the road. The Goodyear Vector. It simply performs like no other tire in the world.
This book has only one true hero, you. Got a pretty good plot, too, about how you're going to put your kids through college with a personal financial plan.
Shouldn't you be sitting here with a financial planner from IDS American Express? One-to-one's the only way IDS can develop the one plan that's best for you. So sit down with a planner from IDS American Express. It could be the best investment you'll ever make.
To all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a fatty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a fatty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, beef patty, special sauce, cheese. It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
In 1 week, Burt Reynolds. Woo! Dolly Parton.
Ta-da!
And Charles Durning are breaking all the rules.
Go on over here and give me a little lip lock.
It's the best little whorehouse in Texas. Parental discretion advised 1 week from tonight.
We're back! Ben! Samson's gonna be all right!
Hi.
Give us a hand.
I'm glad you're back. You're looking a lot better.
We found a doctor and got some medicine. Where's Keating?
You guys must be starving. I'm gonna cook you some eggs.
Ben! Where is he? Ben!
It wasn't my fault, Laura.
What wasn't?
I told him not to go in the water, but he wouldn't listen. He wanted to take a swim.
What are you talking about? Ben! We're back! Ben! Where are you? Answer me, please! Where is he? You tell me where he is!
He wanted to take a swim. I told him the waters were full of sharks, but he wouldn't listen. I was trying to save him. I was trying to get to him, but there was so much blood. The water was red with blood.
You're lying. You're lying!
Where are you, Ben?
That's right, I killed him. If you don't help me, I'm gonna kill you and the old man. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Chris, what's the point of all of this?
I'm not gonna let the government get it. We're gonna trail the gold underneath the boat, sail it past the Coast Guard, and they're never gonna know.
Listen to me. You're sick. You're very sick.
Get your gear on, you're gonna help me.
Where next, Samson?
Let him have it, all of it. I'd rather be poor and alive than rich and dead.
He'll kill us. We've got to get out of here. Now's as good a time as any.
What's the matter, kid? We didn't take nothing.
The gold is yours. Just let us leave. We'll get out of your way.
Well, I don't know. I think you're gonna go to the Coast Guard, and you're gonna tell them about Keating. And, ooh, they're gonna love that.
No, I promise. You can have everything, all of it. We won't say a word.
Well, I do have everything. Now, don't I? All right, get in the dinghy.
Let's go. Come on. Do what he said.
Go on!
Do anything. Go on.
Throw the gas can in the water.
Chris!
Move it! Throw it. Good. Now the oars.
Go on.
Untie the rope.
What's the matter with you? We'll die out here, you know that. We were together once, Chris. Doesn't that mean anything?
That's why I'm giving you a chance.
What chance, huh?
Nobody's gonna stop me! Nobody! It's all mine now! Think about it. We were in this boating accident. There's no evidence for that. I should have killed them. She cheated on me. That's right. She deserved it.
What are you up to, Barnes?
Hey, well, I was just getting things ready for the Bakers here.
That's nice. But the Bakers reported this boat stolen.
Well, it's not. I mean, you can see, here it is. It's just that I was taking it for a little shakedown cruise.
Where's your buddies, your girlfriend?
Oh, them? They're gone. They left.
Come on, Barnes, I'm taking you in. Let's start the engine.
The battery's dead. I guess you just have to tow me in.
I got a better idea. Bring me those jumper cables. There you go. Killed Keating?
He must have. He went insane. A raving maniac.
Who knows what really happened anyway? I knew that Barnes was trouble, but I never figured anything like this.
He wonders what really happened. What did happen, Sampson? What happened to all of us?
I don't know. I don't know.
Almost.
Yeah.
Perfect. And shining.
There's more out there waiting.
Cost too much, Samson. I don't want it. You take it. You can get a little place and open up Samson's bar, remember?
No. I want you to take this, and I want you to buy a ticket to one of them faraway places that you said you was always dreaming about. And just remember, there'll always be a piano waiting for you in Samson's bar. Anything is possible.
Child be before you buy a computer? High school, when he's planning a career? Elementary school, when she can either fall behind or leap ahead? Or preschool, to give him a head start? When you buy is up to you, but Commodore makes the decision easier than any other computer. Because it's a 64, it's very powerful. Because it's Commodore, it's very affordable.
The flavor I love best.
Wholesome real cheese.
The texture so supreme.
Real cheese is made from real milk.
The taste that's dairy fresh.
With no artificial flavors.
Oh no, you can't take that away from me.
Imitation cheese doesn't stack up to the pure, natural goodness of real cheese.
Oh no, you can't take that away.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
The power of sheer energy pantyhose comes from special springy fibers that massage and soothe your legs. Energy you can feel to put on the power, day and night.
Put on the power of sheer energy.
Sheer energy pantyhose from Legs.
Breathing's tough on this job, especially with a cold. To clear up my stuffy nose fast without drowsiness, I take Sudafed.
Imagine doing that with a cold. A little while ago, my nose was stuffed up, but I got fast relief with Sudafed and no drowsiness.
How fast can Sudafed work for you? Clinical testing shows Sudafed begins to unclog nasal congestion in as quick as 22 minutes without drowsiness.
With Sudafed on the job, I can stay on the job.
Sudafed. Relief begins in 22 minutes without drowsiness.
This is David Hartman. Tomorrow I'll talk with Velma Barfield. She's to be put to death this week, the first woman to be executed in our country in 22 years. Also Paul McCartney and Raquel Welch on Good Morning America.
This is Peter Jennings. Monday on ABC's World News Tonight, a puzzling health phenomenon in Puerto Rico. Thousands of girls and boys are experiencing abnormally early sexual development. We'll discover what is causing it.
Tomorrow, Raynor goes head-to-head with a feisty female reporter who's curious about lavish defense spending and a possible cover-up on Call to Glory. Then AFC West rivals go at it when the Seahawks battle to stay in the division race against San Diego on Monday Night Football. Watch the Weekend Report tonight on most of these ABC stations.
I'm Peter Jennings. Monday on ABC's World News Tonight, a puzzling health phenomenon in Puerto Rico. Thousands of girls and boys are experiencing abnormally early sexual development.
Coming up on Eyewitness News, here's to the winners, all of them who crossed the line or tried to in today's New York City Marathon. We'll tell you about the first death in the history of that big event, and we'll hear from the people who didn't finish the long race until after dark.
Also ahead, controversy over Archbishop O'Connor's stand against gay rights comes to Broadway tonight, and New York's finest come to the aid of a runaway cockatoo caught in a car. All that and much more coming up on Eyewitness News. Join us.
Now, the
there's a gasoline that will help get top performance out of your car. Now, there's a gasoline that will eliminate knocking and pinging in virtually every car. Now, there's a gasoline with the highest octane available anywhere, 93.5 Ultra. You can't buy it from Amoco, Exxon, or Mobil. It's only available from Sunoco, 93.5 Ultra, the ultimate in octane.
Since the dawn of history, the people of Mexico have worshipped the sun. Come, worship it with us. In Mexico, the sun shines all year round. On 6,000 miles of uncrowded beaches, Mexico's year-round sun is only hours away. Come, worship it with us. Mexico is ready to make you tan and beautiful.
Backstage at the Battle, Monday at 9.
Teach your parents well. Their children's hell will slowly go by. Don't you ever ask them why. If they told you, you would cry. So just look at them and sigh, and know they love you.
Man may no longer pretend that the quest for disarmament is a sign of weakness. For in a spiraling arms race, a nation's security may be shrinking, even as its arms increase.
John F. Kennedy knew that it took strength and vision to control nuclear weapons. He turned this important idea into action in 1963 by signing the Atmospheric Test Ban Treaty with the Soviets. 4 later presidents signed 15 arms agreements with the Russians. But Ronald Reagan opposed them, proposing always to build more. With 7,000 new nuclear weapons in 4 years, Reagan now plans to take the arms race into space, an irretrievable step, preparing for Star Wars, not knowing where it will lead.
When you keep Star Waring it, I never suggested where the weapon should be or what kind. I'm not a scientist.
Well, that's what a president's supposed to know, where those weapons are going to be. If they're space weapons, I assume they'll be in space.
That's exactly where they'll be. Killer weapons in space, layer upon layer, orbiting, with a response time so short there'll be no time to wake a president. Kennedy's hotline will be obsolete. Computers will take control. The cost, $1 trillion. And Reagan plans to turn over the technology to the Russians. Mondale won't.
I don't believe this administration understands how most Americans feel about arms control. We know that if those bombs go off, that's probably the end. It's over. We're the first generation to have the capacity to destroy all life. And that's why this is not just another problem, it's the problem. I've been involved in every arms control fight over 20 years. I know what I'm doing. I've dealt with the Soviets. I've worked with our friends. I know how to get arms control. We must have that kind of leadership in the White House.
And that's the kind of leadership you'll get with Mondale, an Army man, senator on the National Security Council, vice president. He knows the world for the tough place it is, that we need a growing, strong defense, state-of-the-art conventional weapons on land and sea. He also knows, like Jack Kennedy, that we must deal with the Russians from strength. A steady hand, a savvy negotiator. He's ready to take on the negotiations that will stop weapons in space.
I want your generation and all generations in American history to get the very best. I want you to learn. I want you to challenge yourself. I want you to stretch that mind. I want you to think of new things and dream of new dreams. I want your life to be thrilling, and I want to help you.
The future stands before us. We must choose which kind it will be. A future with killer weapons orbiting above us, or the promise of a better future. It's not too late if we act now.
I say it's time for new leadership. It's time for America to move on.
Draw the line at the heavens on Election Day. No weapons in space by either side. Wherever you live in America, if you want to help the Mondale campaign, call this number right now. 1-800-258-6700. Thank you.
This is ABC.